Okay. Here we go again. It's time now for the last talk of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eddie Gray and David Stonin, winners of the TBS Innovation Awards 2020 for the project Inspiring Guest.
Hey, hello Ellie, hello David.
Hello.
So you have now 180 seconds to talk about the Inspiring Guest project.
Thank you. 180 seconds, that's short, but we can try, David. What can we say? The Inspiring Guest project was launched in 2018, and the goal was to inject more fun, more creativity, more inspiration into the pedagogical process. The key idea was to invite an inspiring personality from outside business academia to collaborate with TBS faculty on new ways, original ways to boost the learning process and the student motivation. For its first edition, our inspiring guest was the American comedian Sami Obeid. You might know him as the host of the Netflix series 100 Humans. And we wanted to collaborate with Sami on cleverly injecting humor into educational videos. The premise being that humor can help students to be more focused, to be less anxious, and in general, to be more receptive to learning. This collaboration gave birth to a bunch of educational videos addressing a wide range of topics in various fields, including finance, organizational behavior, statistics, data science, marketing, economics, or international business. And so far, the output consists in more than a dozen educational videos with more to come. And each video is supplemented by a detailed teaching note. And I think David will agree to say that the project is already a great success, and hopefully this is only the beginning.
Thank you, Ali. Absolutely. And importantly, Inspiring Guest has involved a cross-section of the TBS community, and we want to thank everyone who has contributed to its impact. And its impact has been phenomenal. Our videos have already been viewed tens of thousands of times. Teaching notes for our videos have been requested by academics from 70 schools in 25 countries. We have won the jury prize for the best online pedagogical tool from the French National Management Education Foundation, the FNEJ, who also formally accredited our output. We then won the Best Session Award from the Teaching and Learning Conference at last year's Academy of Management annual meeting. This was followed by the Best Innovation Strategy Award from the Association of MBAs and the Business Graduates Association. And let's just reflect on this for a second. We actually were recognized as the best in the world at innovation, ahead of heavyweights like Imperial College London. Long articles about our work have been published by the official magazine of the Association of MBAs and in a newsletter of QS and Wharton's Reimagine Education Initiative. We were invited to talk about our innovation at the Association of MBAs Global Conference last month and at the AACP's accreditation conference last Friday. We're presenting our work again at the Academy of Management conference this summer.
David, please. I know you are very excited about Inspiring Guest 1, but you are running out of time and we need to talk about the next edition. Any ideas?
Or Inspiring Guest 2, huh? Right. Well, in Inspiring Guest 1, we focus on creating content for specific and often technical topics within a course. Maybe it could make sense for Inspiring Guest 2 to think about the narrative arc of a full course and doing so while focusing on soft skills in management. That could be.
Yes. So if we think about bringing in the dramatic arts, how much Shakespeare can teach us about management. In fact, there is this great book by a Columbia Business School professor about this called Power Plays.
Power Play.
David,
So basically what we need is a playwright who should also be an actor, and to have any credibility, it would have to be someone who has overcome a lot of adversity.
okay,
So,
David,
David,
it's especially important because we're talking about taking inspiring guests to the next level, is that we want this person to have corporate management experience. And
David,
obviously,
David,
justice, to do it justice, we need a visionary cinematographer and filmmaker as well. I'm done.
Okay.
good, because I was about to put you on mute. Well, since I think we don't know anyone like that, I suggest that maybe
Guylain,
we can. Yes,
Guylain,
Katia?
actually, I know a filmmaker.
Oh yeah, like a YouTuber.
Well, let me show you.
Wow, and and you know her?
Yes, actually, I'll ask her to join us. Salut Andra, tu es là?
Bonjour Katia, comment ça va?
Ouais, ça va bien et toi?
Ça va, très bien. Enchantée
Bon,
d'être avec vous.
bah, c'est super que tu aies pu venir. Là, tu es en direct au TBS Innovation Day avec mes collègues de TBS.
Okay, okay.
Bonjour.
Hello, Andra. Pleased to meet you. We are all looking for a cinematographer and a filmmaker to work with us. Can you tell my colleagues a bit about yourself?
Yes, of course. So I first started by learning engineering, but I soon wanted to make films. So I studied cinematography and filming at La Femis. And then I worked in the camera crew on feature films filming with great directors such as Tony Gatliff, Abdelatif Keshish, Christophe Honoré, and recently with the legendary Friedrich Weissman, who received an honorary Oscar for his entire work. And as a writer, director, I made several short films, and among them are Summertime and Mur, The Wall, which was preselected to the equivalent of the Oscars in France, that means Les Césars. And I'm very glad to be here and looking forward to knowing more about your project.
Thank you, Sandra. This is potentially interesting.
Andra, David.
But Andra, and I don't mean to be rude, but we need a filmmaker to work with, an actor, playwright, corporate manager who has overcome
David.
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 David, yes, this reminds me, I know an actor called David, who is a great actor and who could work with us. Let me get him on this Zoom call.
This is very kind of you, Sandra, but that's just
Andra, David.
Andra, that's not how it works. I think I might know someone. This is a flagship innovation program. We have specific criteria.
I have to put you on mute.
Okay, David is here. Let's meet him.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
David?
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles.
David? David, You are online with TBS. They are looking for a mouton à 5 pattes.
A sheep with 5 legs.
Hi, listen, thanks for popping in. I can see you are an actor, but we also need a playwright.
Check.
I mean, actual plays, not some high school dramatic society stuff.
Well, I've written and acted in a number of 5-star stage plays. I've performed Marlowe and Shakespeare on stage, and I've got 12 award-winning screenplays.
We also need someone who has overcome adversity.
I've got lots of that. I was a working class actor. My parents couldn't afford to send me to university. My first job was stacking shelves in a supermarket. What else have we got? Oh, I almost drowned 3 times, almost fell off a viaduct. Oh, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer 5 years ago, and I still live with that every day. And oh yeah, I've got ADHD, probably from being born 9 weeks early in 1974. You need anything else? I lost all my hair at the age of 26 too, if that helps.
The thing is, we also need someone with corporate management experience.
Oh, brilliant. Well, I worked in Santander for many years. I then worked in Barclays Wealth, where I managed a global business. And in my last corporate job, I was the managing director of a fintech firm owned by NASDAQ.
What?
I was also a coaching and leadership specialist, and eventually left to pursue my dreams of becoming an actor, screenwriter, and playwright.
Well, it seems like we have our team for our second edition of Inspiring Guests.
Wait, is this a prank? Everyone was in on it except me? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? What is going on here? This is...
So, we have actor and playwright David Keogh and filmmaker Andra Tevi will be joining us for the second edition of this Inspiring Guests.
Toulouse or not Toulouse? That is the question. I think Toulouse.
And if you would like to collaborate with us on this project, please just send us an email. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this experience.